Welcome to Divine Love Tarot. I want to thank you and welcome you to my channel, whether it's your first time here or you return viewer or subscriber. I hope that this message resonates and helps you in some way. If you find that it doesn't, just keep in mind that this is a general reading and they do not resonate for everyone. And you may want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign, or even your Venus sign, because sometimes those are more prominent in your chart. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Hey there, Cancer, and welcome to your February relationship reading with Divine Love Tarot. All right, guys, let's get into this reading. Keep in mind the relationship reading is between you and another person, okay? Whether you're dating, someone you just met, you're trying to figure out what the energies are, long distance relationship, you just broke up, and of course, long term and couples, okay? If you're not currently seeing anyone and there's no one in the picture, then go ahead and check out the singles reading, okay? You guys have your own reading now, so those are already up for the month of February. Yeah, and if this reading is about whoever you have in mind. A lot of people ask me, who is this person? And it's like, you have to know who this person is. And if there isn't anyone, then, go ahead and check out the singles reading. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get into the reading. First card is going to represent the current energy of the relationship, okay? The current energy between you and this person. And we get Four of Wands in the reverse. All right, next card represents what they're thinking. We've got the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Next card represents what they're feeling. We've got the Two of Wands. And what they're showing you is the Ten of Cups, okay? What you're showing, Cancer, Seven of Swords. What you're feeling is the Ace of Swords. And what you're thinking is the Three of Swords in the reverse, okay? Let me go ahead. I'm going to pull the clarifiers right now in the beginning, and that way we'll have a clear picture of the reading going into it, all right? Also, at the end of the reading, I'm going to be pulling a Romance Angels Oracle card for a final message, all right, guys? So that's a new addition to these readings that I'm going to be doing. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with these clarifiers. All right, so to clarify this Four of Wands situation, we've got the Hermit. All right, to clarify what this other person is thinking, we've got the Fool. What they're feeling, we've got the Strength card. What they're showing you, Eight of Pentacles. What you're showing, Three of Cups in reverse. What you're feeling, Eight of Wands in the reverse. And what you're thinking, clarify this Three of Swords. We've got the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Alrighty, so to get things started, let's take a look at this Four of Wands and the Hermit card. All right, so the Four of Wands for some can indicate the breakdown in harmony in a relationship. All right, whether this is just a temporary breakdown, whether this is just about you guys not quite getting on the same page as far as issues, whether you're having family issues for those of you who are, long-term or committed relationships, or those of you who do share a family with someone. This Four of Wands in the reverse can indicate that it may be a situation where perhaps your friends and your family don't necessarily agree with the relationship, all right? And this is what it is. It's really about disagreements, okay? For those of you who were supposed to be getting married, this may be, the wedding was called off or postponed, okay? Clarifying that we've got the Hermit card. So either one or both of you need some time to think things through, okay? The Hermit can indicate a temporary breakdown or a temporary break in a relationship. So for some of my Cancers, you will be taking a break from your partner, or at the very least, you'll be feeling like taking a break from your partner, okay? This is about getting clarity on the situation. So for some of you, I think that you're starting to realize that this relationship is going to require some work, okay? And whether you're willing to put that effort in or not, that remains to be seen. So let's go ahead and get into the rest of the reading. What this other person is thinking, we've got the Six of Pentacles. So they think that there's a severe imbalance in the relationship to the point of really thinking that you're kind of selfish, and this is what they're thinking, okay? I'm not calling you guys selfish. I'm just reading the cards. But this person is thinking that everything has to go your way, okay? They feel like they're just getting the very short end of the stick and nothing is happening as far as them getting what they want, okay? When I see the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, it's also, that they're struggling. They're struggling to deal with the situation. They're also thinking the Fool. So for some of them, they're ready for a new beginning. All right. And for some, whether that new beginning is with you or that new beginning is off on their own. All right. The Fool is about, being hopeful, new beginnings, taking chances. So, you may have a partner that's, despite the fact that they feel like things are so bad, they're hopeful for a new beginning. Okay. For others of you, like I said, they're ready to kind of go off and do their own thing. All right. What this person is feeling, we've got the Two of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So this is telling me that, they feel like things are kind of falling apart. All right. And they're not really sure what they want to do. Okay. I'm seeing the Strength card here. So I think that whatever it is that they're going to decide, it's like they know that they have the strength, or they're finally realizing that they have the strength, because they are struggling again with this Two of Wands in reverse, and they're feeling like they want to kind of detach from the relationship. Okay. They may be bored with things. For some of you, this person may be staying in the situation because for them it's better than being single. All right. So even though that energy here is for a breakup, you have someone who may be working on developing the strength to move away. But until then, they're going to stay, or they have stayed up until this point because it was the safe thing for them to do. What they're showing you, they're not happy. Okay. They're not happy. They're probably moping, depressed. Definitely showing you that they don't want to be in the situation for some of you. They may be focusing on their work. All right, spending a lot of time away from home, spending a lot of hours at work. For others of you, it's the opposite. Like, so I feel like there's two situations here. We have someone who recognizes that things are not the greatest, but they're ready for a new beginning, and they're hopeful, and they have the strength, and they're willing to put in the work despite how bad things are right now. But then on the other hand, you have someone who is not willing. They're ready to move on. Okay. They've only been in this situation because they've been stalling, or they're finally at that point where they found the strength to walk away because they're realizing that the situation isn't going to change and that things are heavily one-sided. Okay. Now what you're showing, Cancer, we've got the Seven of Swords. So, for some that may be sneakiness. This person may think you're sneaky. Some of you, this person thinks, whether it's true or not, what they're getting from you is that there may be other people involved in the situation on your side. Now, in another aspect, the Seven of Swords is indicating you don't trust this person. All right. You don't trust this person because you feel like they have other people. You feel like they have other options, that they're doing something. So whether that's true or not, this is what you're showing them. You're showing them a lack of trust. Okay. What you're feeling is the Ace of Swords. So you're feeling like you want honest communication. Okay. You want to be honest and open about the situation. You want clarity in the situation. Okay, the Ace of Swords is about which direction the relationship is going to go in now, and you want something that's fair and balanced. Okay. Now clarify that we've got the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So that shows me you don't quite have the motivation, though, and the energy to deal with this situation anymore. For some of you, you want to clear cut things. You want to cut things and just move in a new direction. Whether that's with this person or whether, you're ready to move on, like you're both in agreement that it's time to take a break from this situation. Because what you're thinking is the Three of Swords. So for some of you, you're thinking that there is a third party situation that has hurt you, and that you're kind of trying to heal and you're trying to let go of things, but it's just not happening as quickly as you would like it to. All right, clarifying that we've got the Nine of Pentacles. You're very dissatisfied with the situation. You're satisfied with the lack of effort that's coming from this other person, and you definitely don't feel like putting effort into a situation where maybe the other person isn't putting in the same level of effort. Okay, with this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, you may also have your heart broken because you found out there was another person. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse can represent the other woman, a kept woman, and that could be male or female. So you might have found out, some of you may have found out that there was another person involved in this situation, and that's what hurt you, and that's what you're trying to get over. All right, so let me go ahead and pull your Romance Angel Oracle card to see what the final message is for this reading, because sometimes, for all couples, breaking up isn't always the answer. Okay, sometimes, you may take a break, or, that break could be with you guys being in the same house but just not speaking, or, whether someone moves out or, just leaves for a couple days to clear their head. Everything isn't necessarily about ending a relationship or divorce, but for some couples, that's just the reality. So let's see what the final message is for this reading. Okay, we get codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. All right, so let me go ahead and read the message of the codependency card. And it says, this card answers your question in perhaps a surprising way, because addictions are the culprit behind the issues you're attempting to resolve. This could be your own craving for a substance or an unhealthful behavior, or it could be that your partner's addictions are impacting your love life. The card is also an indicator of childhood experiences in an addictive family. Addictions numb the heart to pain, but they also diminish its capacity to love. Since love is the basis of your romantic partnership, addictions become a barrier to moving forward toward true emotional intimacy. This is especially true if you are twisting yourself in knots to please a person whose dependency has lessened his or her capacity for happiness. That no-win situation will negatively affect your self-esteem and your own happiness if you continue. Fortunately, lots of support is available worldwide in the form of 12-step meetings and other addiction support fellowship models. Whether it is you or your romantic partner who has the addiction, you can find free groups near you through internet searches or by contacting a local community health center. All right, guys, so, codependency is a big factor in a lot of relationships. And so in this particular situation, it may have been a situation where this person stayed, okay, in this situation. But here with this severe imbalance, this is an indicator of codependency here. Okay, one person definitely giving or taking more than the other person. With this Fool card here, the Fool always loves new beginnings, loves going off, trying new things. Maybe likes a lot of romance. So it could be a situation, Cancer, where, you two were just together because it was better than being single. Okay, that did come up. I said that before I even read that card. And whether that was your energy or just the energy of the other person, I think that now that's coming to light, okay? A lot of things are going to come to light for you in February, and it's really going to be about you deciding if you can get over whatever these issues are, whether that involves counseling or, just taking a break, because the Hermit can indicate actually seeking counseling. So for some of my couples, you're really, in order to move positive and move forward, I should say, in a positive way, you may have to seek some type of counseling. All right, guys. So that has been your message, your reading for February. Let me know in the comments. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the reading. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. And yeah, I will see you guys at the next reading. Bye, Cancer.